MetalTitans.com. I'm here with Rana.
Hey man.
Legacy of Disorder.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. How you going?
Not too bad. Let's talk about the new album.
Okay.
Last Man Standing. When did it come out? What has been the feedback? How do you feel about the album?
Okay, the album got picked up by Megaforce Records here in the US for distribution, which is really good. And so it's in stores, it's in shops, which is really, really good to be on a good label like that. We're really happy with how the album came out. That's what we're touring on at the moment. Hopefully we'll carry on touring on the album for a long time. Mm-hmm. It seems to be coming across good. The fans, the new fans, seem to be responding to it well. There's a lot of interaction between us and the fans when we play, so it's going pretty good, man.
How long did it take to record? Like, how long were you in the studio?
Okay,
sort of
18 days.
18 days.
Yeah,
wow, that's pretty quick.
Yeah, reasonably quick. Yeah. A lot of pre-production before we got to the studio. You know, maybe later on down the track, years on down the track, it'd be nice to have that time to write and do all that stuff in the studio. Yeah. But for us at the moment, we're very conscious about making sure that as a band we're all in tune with what's happening, and we've all rehearsed everything very well before we get to the studio. Right.
Mm. Who ended up doing the cover art? I mean, it looks amazing. What you guys have done.
Okay, it's actually a guy called Seth. Seth. What's his name?
Did he approach you, or did you approach him?
We found out about him, and he's over in Europe. And he would we gave him an idea of what we wanted, and he would just send us stuff all the time. And we're really happy with the way the whole concept of the Last Man Standing. You can see the guy at the front, mm-hmm. and I think he did a fantastic job with the artwork. We're very happy with it indeed. Mm-hmm.
So for people who don't know who you guys are, Legacy of Disorder, how would you guys describe yourselves as far as a sound? Are you guys
old and new? I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
Old and new. You know, it's like we pretty much stick to our guns. We don't get too caught up in what else is happening or what the popular genre at the time is. You know, all that shit comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? We try to capture all the stuff I suppose we grow up and like as a band. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think it comes across pretty original, and we have our own sound. So yeah, that's it. I think some of it, for people who don't know us and haven't heard our music, I think you will find something on the album that you'll like. Yeah.
So you're saying sort of, you know, when you're growing up, what did you used to listen to when you were growing up? What were sort of the main albums that sort of influenced you to get into music?
Okay.
Let's say, you know, high school, college, whatever. Yeah.
Man, I'll give you 5 names: Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Slayer, Pantera.
So you got a bit of the British new wave stuff. You got you got a mix of everything.
Hey man, I love my Megadeth. I love my early Megadeth. I like my early Metallica. I like a lot of some newer bands. I enjoy really like Hatebreed. Yeah, like them for a long time. Yeah, like the way they stick to their guns and, you know,
they play hard.
Yeah, it's a good heavy riff. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're not going to change.
So would you say they got you playing guitar, like they're?
Oh no,
not them, but Iron Maiden,
Sabbath and Priest.
Adrian Smith and
Dave Murray.
Yeah.
Glenn Tipton, KK Downing, Tony Iommi.
All those guys.
I've always liked Randy Rhoads.
Yeah.
I like Zach. I mean, I love Vivian Campbell out of Dio. I mean, the list goes on, so I always just break it down to 5. You know, give or take, and there's all these spaces to fill up in between those bands. Mm-hmm. But someone says to me, give me 5 bands right now. It'll be Sabbath, fucking Priest, Maiden, Pantera, Slayer. Mm-hmm. The deal's done.
Top 5. So what was the first guitar that you picked up, and do you still have that guitar?
No, I don't. First guitar I had, I worked in the boysenberry season, and I bought a guitar from an older guy at school, and it looked all jazzy, you know, probably sounded like crap, but it was my first guitar. And so then my mum bought me a little practice amp called a Gorilla, and I must have been about 15, and yeah, I just went through a bunch of guitars, but now I play ESP.
Nice.
That's what I play. And that's why I love them too. So
yeah. What pickups do you play with now with ESP?
81s, MGs, 81s.
Yeah.
In the back. My new ESP's got 81s in the back, 85s in the front.
85s in the front.
But my other ESP has 81s in the bridge and 81s in the back too.
Yeah. So why do you end up using those pickups and nothing like DeMario's or Seymour Duncan's or why EMGs?
I just really like the sound of EMGs, man. You know what I mean? I've played guitars with DiMarzio in them. It didn't really do it for me and for the sound that we're trying to capture, I suppose. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if the horse isn't broken, if I can keep riding it, you know?
Why even fix it?
Yeah. No, I've been really happy with these big guitars. So.
Nice. So you're currently on tour with Gore. You're here in Seattle, playing at the Soto. How are things going so far with the tour?
You're really good, man. Picking up lots of new fans. Really good response with us in the audience. So being in that opening spot scenario, we have to work really hard at winning over the audience, and we seem to be doing pretty well. We get someone was saying to me tonight, another interview said they're the first band they've seen in 4 years of people circle pitting for an opener.
Well, people are very stoked about this tour, especially they just added, Napalm Death and...
well, that's only for this show.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of a one-off.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It seems to draw a lot more, different people coming to this venue tonight.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to be packed, right?
Oh man,
it's
going to go insane later. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Municipal Waste is here too.
Yeah.
And they were on the last tour.
Yeah.
We did with Gore. They were there too, and I like that band. They're good guys, so I think they're going to have a bit of pull tonight too.
Yeah. So what are your plans after this tour?
What?
Are you guys looking at like writing new material for like a new album?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get home. It's going to be around Christmas time, so get home, have a little bit of time off, write some new stuff. Because as much as what you think you're going to write when you're touring, like this tour here is 40 shows and 46 days or whatever it is. You look at the room here, you just can't. It's maybe one day when we get a bigger bus we can do a lot more riding on the road, but at the moment it's quite hard to ride on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But get home, write some new material. We have a whole other album written besides, and already recorded besides Last Man Standing, so hopefully that will be released next year.
Oh good. Yeah. Is there anything you want to say to the fans before we sort of sign off and we can get back into the venue?
Hey man, if you haven't seen us, come and see us play on this tour. If you can't make it to see us on this tour, we'll see you again, hopefully early 2013. Check us out on YouTube, go to our Facebook page, like it, fucking spread the word, and
support metal.
Support metal, man, and we'll do our best at playing the best metal we can play for you.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.